that you're looking, I hear that you're looking, can you hear me now? I hear that you're looking, I hear that you're looking, I hear that you're looking, can you hear me now?
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Mr. Von, week 16. Mr. Von's Sweatbox Locks of the Week. Playoffs is right around the corner. Man, you know what that means. A lot of tough games, a lot of crucial games, and we got some games that don't really matter for those teams that's out of the hunt. But we're going to run through them. As a matter of fact, I'm actually going to keep it real short this week. We're only going to run through the games that have playoff implications. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ain't got time for the team just out of the hunt. You had a good season, but you really didn't because you're out of the hunt. But salute to y'all. Enough of that. We covering the games that playoffs matter because it's playoff time, baby. Merry Christmas to everybody. Let's get into these picks, baby. Arizona, Cincinnati. Both teams still in the hunt. Arizona kind of on the outside looking in, but Cincinnati right there, and they need to win out. They're at home, and I think they're going to get this. Cincinnati's going to win over Arizona. It's going to be 23-17. Giants and the Jets. Yeah, only Giants take Jets baguettes gleam on the wrist. Yeah, shouts out to my boy Lloyd Banks. Giants and Jets. Jets is going to get this, man. The Giants have just not been playing well down the stretch, man. This is not looking good. Jets is coming off that tough loss to Philly. They haven't really looked much better. This is technically a home game for the Jets, but come on, man. It's a home game for both of them. They share a stadium. Jets are going to get this, though. The Jets will get this 27-24. Tennessee, Jacksonville. This is a playoff. This does not really matter. This game really doesn't matter. Tennessee had a shot, but they're kind of on the outside looking at 9. Even if they went out 9 wins isn't going to get you in the playoffs. It's not going to get you. Not in the AFC, it's not. So this game doesn't really matter, but I'll say it. I already started it. Tennessee's going to win. They'll win 20-13. New England's already, they'll win. They've already secured up everything. Miami sucks. New England's going to win. Who cares about the score? Baltimore needs to win to stay in pace after they lost. After both them and Pittsburgh lost, both of these teams need to win. That division's still up for grabs. Baltimore's at Cleveland. Baltimore's hosting Cleveland. They're home against Cleveland, and they're undefeated at home. Last home game of the season. They're going to win. Baltimore's going to win, let's say, 27 to Cleveland's 17. Kansas City, Oakland. This division is still up for grabs. Denver is sitting atop, but they got to win out. And if they don't win out, if they lose both of these, if they lose out, if Denver loses their last 2 games, Kansas City still has a shot, and they're 6-8. So 8-8 may be able to get it, just like in the NFC East. But Kansas City's going to win. They'll keep their slim playoff hopes alive. Oakland, this will pretty much close the door on their playoff chances. Kansas City wins 22 to 18. Weird score. 22 to 19. 22 to 19. Denver, Buffalo. Like I said, Denver needs to win out, and they're playing a Buffalo team that, can you believe this Buffalo team is now 5-9 after they started, 4-0, 5-0, something like that. 5 is the limit for wins they can get. That was it for them. And they got them all at the beginning. Denver's going to get this. Tebow will pull off his 4th quarter magic again, and they'll win 23-13. St. Louis, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh needs to win. St. Louis is terrible. Pittsburgh is at home. Easy call. Pittsburgh gets this. Pittsburgh is going to get this. No Ben Roethlisberger, though. That's the news about this game. Ben Roethlisberger is sitting out. But Pittsburgh is still going to win. Pittsburgh will win 24-17. San Diego, Detroit, a game that is going to be a lot of points scored, and I actually need Detroit to lose this. And they will. San Diego's starting to get it together. They still got an outside shot to win that AFC West. And they'll start by beating the Detroit Lions. And in a game that you'll see some points put up. San Diego's going to win 35-31. The Eagles and the Cowboys. The Cowboys will lose. Eagles will win. And believe it or not, I think the Eagles are going to win the division. They still have a shot. If they can win both of their games and come out 8-8, they will win. So yeah, they need to beat Dallas, and then they need Dallas to lose to the Giants next week, and they will win the division at 8-8. Philadelphia will win this game against Dallas, 34-24. San Francisco at Seattle. San Francisco still fighting for that number 2 seed against a Seattle team that's playing very well over the last couple of weeks. And I'm going on the record as saying right now, Marshawn Lynch will be the first running back to score a rushing touchdown on the San Francisco defense. 14 games in, and they haven't given up a rushing touchdown yet. Marshawn Lynch will go beast mode and get it done, and my Seahawks will win 24-17. Go Seahawks. Sunday, Green Bay, Chicago. Christmas, after you open up the presents and throw away the wrapping paper, sit down and watch Green Bay beat up on Chicago. Chicago, they really not playing for much. They're in the hunt, but they're not really playing for much. Yeah, they got to win out just to get a shot at the wild card, and they're not going to do that. Green Bay, mad after losing to Kansas City, they will win. They're not going to put up 40, but they will put up 30-23. Green Bay. And Monday, New Orleans and Atlanta. Huge playoff implications for this one. Atlanta, in that they're probably already secured in that wild card spot. Atlanta's probably the only team that's not really going to move anywhere. But New Orleans is still fighting for that number 2 seed. And they're actually, the thing about it, they're actually fighting for the number 1 seed too. Because if Green Bay happens to lose, they're not, but if Green Bay happens to lose their last 2 games, they'll be 13-3. And if New Orleans wins, they'll be 13-3. Same with San Francisco. If they win out, they'll be 13-3. But we know that's not going to happen. San Francisco's going to lose to Seattle. But New Orleans will beat Atlanta. And they'll still be in the hunt. So there you go. New Orleans is going to win 38 to Atlanta's 33. It's going to be a little bit of a shootout. So there you go, the playoff hunt edition, early playoff edition of the Sweatbox Locks of the Week. So all you teams that didn't get announced, play better next year, and maybe you'll be getting talked about in Week 16 instead of getting skipped over because your team doesn't matter, because you're out of the hunt, because you're 4-10. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Von Sweatbox. Hit me up on Facebook. Merry Christmas to everybody. It's been an awesome year. Let's do it again next week, Week 17, Mr. Von Sweatbox Lock. This is Week 16, next week, Week 17. I don't want to confuse y'all. Next week, boy. Merry Christmas, y'all. Peace.